good people? My name is Joanna. Welcome to class. We're going to go ahead and get started with our vinyasa flow. So you can come into a mountain pose. Bring the arms down the sides of the body, palms facing up. As you inhale, sweep the arms up and back, dip forward with the hips and knees. As you exhale, forward over the legs. Drop the head, let the neck be loose. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead, dip forward with the hips and knees. Exhale, take it forward all the way down. Let's do that again. Inhale, sweep the arms up and back. And exhale, forward on down to the mat. Hanging over our legs in ragdoll pose. We're going to go ahead and grab opposite elbows here. So you can just let the head hang heavy and really reach down with your forearms. Now keep the hips square facing forward, but begin to tilt the forearms over the pinky side edge of the left foot. Watch the right hip is going to try to spin forward. Think about pushing the right hip back and the left hip up so you keep your hips nice and square. And our focus is the lower right side of the back. And let's switch. Rock the forearms over towards the pinky side edge of the right foot. Reach the forearms out away from the body. Feel that stretch on the side and the lower back. Breathe into any tight spaces. And exhale, bring it back to center. Release the arms. Place the hands on the shins. Inhale, flat back. Take your gaze out to the distance. As you exhale, grab the calves, pull the nose in towards the knees. Inhale, flat back, gaze out to the distance. Exhale, grab the calves, pull the nose into the knees. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, flat back, gaze out. And exhale, this time we'll make our way to plank. Plant the palms down, step the feet back. And let's get nice and strong in that plank. Push the floor away, tuck the tailbone under. Caving in through the center of the chest. Hold it, breathe through it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's drop those knees down to the mat. We're going to get right into our cat-cows. So as you inhale, roll the shoulders up and back. Push the chest through the shoulders. Reach the crown of the head up towards the sky. As you exhale, round to the spine. Drop the head, curl the tailbone under to your cat. Let's keep moving through our cat-cows. Inhale as you lift the chest. Exhale as you round it out. Inhale through your cow, deep arch in lower back. And exhale through your cat. Let's do that a few more times. Inhale. And exhale. Coming back to our stable table, nice and flat in the back. Let's send the right toes to the back of the mat. Plug the toes down. Push the heel of the foot back as you reach forward with your chest. So you want to feel that stretch in the right calf muscle. As you push the floor away, straighten out the right leg. Feel how that pulls on the right calf muscle even more. Hold it, breathe through it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's drop the right knee down. And we'll switch. Extend the left leg back, plant the toes down, push the heel of that foot back, reach forward with your chest, gaze out. Hold it, breathe through it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the left knee down. Let's pick the right knee up into the knees in line with the hips. Extend that leg back behind you, or back out to the side of you rather. And then sweep the leg back behind you. Put a bend in the knee so the heel of the foot is facing the ceiling. Extend the left arm out in line with the ear. And then let's sweep this left arm back to grab the foot. Little balance play here. And push the foot into the hand as you press the hand into the foot. Maybe you can lift this foot up towards the ceiling. Extend the right leg back, left arm forward. Deep inhale. Exhale, knee to the elbow, hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend everything back out. Knee to the elbow, hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Extend everything back out. And knee to the elbow, hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend the limbs out. Place the left hand down. Step the right foot forward. Okay. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. Prayer hands up top. As you exhale, bring the thumbs down to heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Rise up high to the front tippy toes. Begin to dip forward in the knee and the hips. On your next exhale, twist and open the arms out to the side of you, the right side. Reaching through both ends of the fingers. Inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale to switch, twisting out to the left side. Inhale the arms high. And as you exhale, drop the heel, cactus the arms, pull the chest through the shoulders. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Exhale, pull. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull, and hold this one. Interlace the fingers behind you. Squeeze the fists nice and tight. Roll the shoulders up and back. Puff the chest up towards the sky. Inhale, prayer hands rise. And as you exhale, hook the left elbow over the front knee. Pressing the palms of the hands together. Open the chest up towards the sky. Maybe take your gaze up to the ceiling. Creating space in the neck. Try not to let your head dump down to the shoulder. Keep pushing, using the strength in the arm to get that space in the neck. And we'll be here for a few moments. Just breathe through this. Inhale, sweep the prayer hands up and back. And as you exhale, place the hands down to the mat. Tuck the left toes, pick the knee up, and step the right foot back to meet your left. In our plank pose. This time, stay up high on the toes. We're going to sink the hips down towards the heels of the hands. And then lift the hips back on up. Sink the hips down towards the heels of the hands. Reach the crown of the head up, push the chest through, lift it back on up. One more time. Sink the hips on down. And lift. Drop the knees down to the mat. Tabletop position. All right, let's do that other side. Pick the left knee up. Chest forward, shoulders back. All right, let's extend that left leg out to the side of us here. Holding it high just for a moment. And then from here, we'll swing the leg back behind us. Putting a bend in that knee. Just doing a 360 here. Flex the foot. Reach the right arm up and back to grab your foot. Pushing the foot into the hand as you press the hand into the foot. Begin to lift it up as high as you can. Hold it, breathe through it. Let's release that leg back, extend the arm forward. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, knee to the elbow. 5. Inhale to reach. Exhale, knee to the elbow. 4. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend the limbs out. Let's drop that right hand down. Step the left foot forward. Bloop. Inhale to sweep both arms up and overhead. Prayer hands up top. Take your gaze up to the thumbs. Feel the breath. Feel the body. Rise up high to the left tippy toes. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, twist and open the arms to your left. Over the knee. Reaching through both ends of the fingers, trying to broaden out in the collarbone. Pushing the left hand back behind you. Inhale, both arms high. Exhale to switch. Open the arms out to the right side. Inhale, both arms high. As you exhale, drop the left heel. Cactus the arms, pull the chest through the shoulders. Inhale. prayer hands reach. Exhale, pull. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. Last one, inhale, reach. Exhale, pull and hold. Interlace the fingers behind you, squeeze the fists tight. Roll the shoulders up and back, drag the knuckles down the back thigh. Inhale, prayer hands rise. And as you exhale, hook the right elbow over the front knee. Pressing the palms of the hands together, rotate the chest up towards the ceiling. Hold it, breathe through it. We're going to be here for a moment. So you want to make sure you keep that length in the spine. You might feel the stretch in the IT band and the glute on the left side. And send your breath into the lower back. Just a few more breaths here. Inhale, prayer hands up and back. Exhale those palms down to the mat. Tuck the right toes, pick the knee up, and step your left foot back to meet your right. Back in our lovely plank. On your exhale, sink the hips down towards the mat. Stay up high though. Inhale, pick it back up to plank. Pull through your navel, use your core. Exhale, sink the hips down. Inhale, pull it up. Last one, exhale. Inhale. And let's drop the knees down to the mat. Come down to your child's pose. Big toes touch behind you. Lengthen the arms out in front and drop your forehead down to the mat. Just a quick reminder that child's pose is always available to you in case practice gets too intense on the breath, too intense on the body. You may come here to regain your strength and control. And when you're ready, hop back in with us. Let's meet in our tabletop. Come up to the hands and knees. Bringing the knees into touch, we're going to open up the wrist just a bit here. Heels of the feet into touch. Sit back onto the heels of the feet. Extend the arms out in front of you parallel, making fists to your hands. We'll begin an internal rotation with our wrists. Just loosening up those hands, loosening up the wrists. And reverse that motion, take it back. And let's come to tabletop position. So from here, flip your fingers back until they're facing your knees, so we can open up the forearms. So you can stay here if this feels good. If you do want to take it deeper, then begin to rock back, peel the palms of the hands off of the mat, and gently sway back and forth. Giving those forearms some love that they need. They do a lot of work for us that we sometimes don't really recognize. You know, all of the grip work that we do comes from our forearm strength. So that means driving. That means when we pick up things, turn doorknobs, we use our forearms all the time. They get really tight. So let's spend some time showing them some love. We'll bring the hands back to neutral. You can shake them out, roll them out if you need to bring them back to life after that. Sometimes they get a little too loose. And meet back in tabletop position. From here, stand up on your knees. We want our big toes to touch behind us. Spread the knees, hips width apart or a little bit wider if you need. Bringing the hands up and overhead, prayer hands up top. We're going to work our core and our quads. Core and quads. Tuck the tailbone under. Draw the navel into the spine. So the core should be really tight here. And begin to dip back. Push down to the tops of the feet. Hold it. Breathe through it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the hands down to the mat. Taking a little rest. But we are going to do it again. So let's come back up to the knees. Inhale, prayer hands up and overhead. And as you exhale, let's dip it back. This time we got 10 seconds. Surprise! 10, 9, 8, shake on that round. I sure did. Okay, let's come back into plank position. And we'll drop the right knee down to the mat, spin over into the inner left foot, and make sure your right hand is underneath the shoulder. Getting ready for side plank. Let's sweep the left arm up and overhead. Stack those shoulders. Really ground down through the palm of the right hand and try to distribute the weight evenly through that hand. If you want more of a challenge here, you can extend the right leg out to meet the left. And if you want even more, pick the left foot up towards the sky. And we got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the hand down, place the foot down. And drop the left knee down. Let's do that other side. Spin the right foot down, sweep the right arm up and overhead, stacking the shoulders. Now, if you want that challenge here, extend the left leg out to meet the right. I'm not going to do this side because my wrist is a little kinked up today. But if you have it in you, go for it. And if you want that challenge and your full side plank, then maybe pick the right leg up towards the sky. And we're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down into your tabletop position. All right, my friends. Let's meet in our downward dog. Tuck your toes. Send those hips up and back. All right. And if you want to, you can pedal this one out. Bending one knee at a time. Open it through your calves. Work through the back of your legs. You might get some action in those hammies. Whatever you need here to wake up those legs. Few more breaths. And let's come to a still downward dog. Begin to walk your feet up towards your hands, hanging over your legs in ragdoll pose. And we'll bring the right hand down towards the center of the mat. Now, if you need to, you can come up to your fingertips here. Keep a bend in the right knee. Begin to straighten the left leg out as you sweep the left arm up and overhead, stacking your shoulders. So our main goal is to feel the back of the left leg begin to stretch open. It's okay if it's not totally straight. You just want to feel it stretching out. And you want to feel the rotation in the spine. Push the left arm back, 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 maybe more. And let's place the left hand down to switch. Bending in the left knee. Sweep the right arm up and overhead. Straighten the right leg out. Gaze up at those high fingertips. Maybe push the right hand back behind you. And on your next exhale, drop the right hand down. Dramatic bend in both of the knees. Let the arms hang heavy, head heavy. Neck is loose. And let's slowly begin to rise, stacking one vertebrae over the other. Rolling up out of our ragdoll. Once you reach the top, take a big shoulder shrug up and back. That's always nice. Let's do some neck work in here. So drop the right ear down towards the shoulder. Just feeling that tension. Leave the left side of the neck. And from here, we can take the right hand, reach it behind you to grab your arm, and begin to pull your shoulder down. So take that shoulder down away from the ear even further, stretching out the neck even more. Let's bring the head back behind us, left ear towards the shoulder, bringing it all the way around. So if you find a sweet spot, feel free to toggle back and forth in that area. Just be conscious of the length in your spine, so try not to hunch over, and keep pulling the shoulder down. So you're getting that full range of motion there. We got one more roundabout. And let's come back up to neutral. Time to get to that other side. So drop the left ear down to the shoulder. And same deal, take the left hand, reach it behind you to grab your right arm, pull the shoulder down away from the ear. If you want more, or actually everyone's going to go ahead and take the neck circle all the way around. find those sweet spots, feel free to toggle back and forth in that area, or just stay there a little bit longer. Just feel into the body. They say we hold the weight of the world on the shoulders. So it's time we roll that stress up off of us. And let's come back up to neutral. Interlace the fingers and sweep the arms. We'll flip the fingers, the palms of the hands up towards the sky. We'll bring the hands behind the head, just below the ball of the head. Now, as you inhale, push your chest up towards the sky, reach the elbows in behind you. And I'll turn sideways so you can see. And as you exhale, begin to round in the spine. Think about pulling the elbows in front of you. Inhale, reach the elbows back behind you, blossom open through the chest. Exhale, round out the spine, cave in through the center of the chest. We got one more. Inhale, open the chest up. And exhale, fold it. Let's come back up to standing and bring the arms down the sides of the body. Now we're going to open the front of the neck. So you can bring the right hand over the chest and then bring the left hand over the chest. Begin to pull the skin down and then reach the chin up towards the sky. Just opening through the throat muscles. And slowly bring it back up. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. Prayer hands up top. As you exhale, bring the thumbs down to heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. Prayer hands up top. Exhale, thumbs down to heart center. Let's step the right foot. Let's step the left foot to the back of the mat. Bending in the front knee. And sweep the arms up and overhead for our warrior one. Right knee is stacked over the ankle, pressing into the pinky side edge of the back foot. Get really strong in your legs. So imagine pulling the heels of the feet together. Although they're not going to move, we're just creating some resistance, some strength here in the inner thighs. Feeling them fire up. Tailbone tucked under, send the hips forward and down. Inhale with me. And as you exhale, cartwheel the hands, or circle the hands down to the mat. Step the right foot back. Step the left foot up. Spin the right foot flat. Inhale to sweep the arms up and overhead. Stack your shoulders. Warrior one on the left side. Press it down into the pinky side edge of the right foot. Left knee is stacked over the ankle. Let's get that inner thigh strength going. Pull the heels of the feet together. And although it may not look like much, you should feel a difference in those legs. On your exhale, circle the arms back. Place the hands down to the mat. Step the left foot back. Begin to walk the feet up towards the hands. Inhale for a flat back. Exhale, plant the palms down. Step or jump the feet back. Cha-cha-cha, chaturanga. Dropping down knees. Chest and chin. Elbows squeeze the ribs as we lower. Inhale, lift the heart back, bend. Low cobra. Now as you exhale, go ahead and roll the body back down to the mat. Inhale, use the back muscles to pull the chest up. Reach the crown of the head up towards the sky. And exhale, roll it back down. Again, inhale, roll the shoulders up. Reach the crown of the head up. And exhale to lower the body back down. Tuck your toes. Inhale to push up. And exhale to your downward dog. Okay. Inhale the right leg high to the sky. And try to square off in your hips here. So you want your right toes pointing directly down so you can really feel the back of the left leg begin to open. Push your chest back towards the left thigh. Take a deep inhale. drive the knee into the nose. Inhale it back up. Exhale, knee to the nose. Keep the hips square. Inhale it back up. Exhale, knee to the nose. Hold it. We're in cheetah pose. High on the back toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Send that leg back up and step the foot to the top of the mat. Drop the left knee down. Uncurl the toes. You should be feeling a little bit of heat by now. Let's go ahead and walk the hands up the leg. Interlacing the mat, the knee. Roll the shoulders up and back. We're going to get into that inner, or the left hip flexor here. So, what we'll do is go ahead and inch your toes up the mat a bit more. And dip forward into the front knee and the hips. This right elbow can rest down on top of the thigh. Reach the left arm up and over towards the right side body. So you're going to definitely get a stretch through the side body, but try to target that left hip flexor. If you don't feel too much, inch your toes up a bit more if you have the space, or begin to reach for the floor on the right side of the body. Think about pushing that left hip out. Let's bring the left hand down the side of the front foot and sweep the right arm up and overhead twist. Gaze is up to the right fingertips. From here, pushing off of that left hand, reach the right hand towards the heel of your back foot, but don't let it touch, just let it hover. Reach the left hand up towards the sky. Maybe you gaze up, send the hips forward and down, challenge your core. Inhale, right hand comes up to the left, prayer hands. Exhale, thumbs down to the heart. Tuck the back toes, step it into our chair. Let's step this left foot up to the right, keeping a bend in the knees. Woo, feeling some fire on those quads. Exhale, sweep the arms back. Inhale, sweep the arms up, chair pose. Putting our weight back into the heels of the feet. Maybe the toes lift off of the mat. Maybe we can sink the sit bones down a bit deeper. Ooh, big challenge on those legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, grab the right wrist. Inhale to standing. As you exhale, bend to the left, push the right hip out. Inhale through center. Exhale, deep squat in your chair. Take it down low, low, low. Grab that left wrist. Inhale to standing. Exhale, bend to the right, push the left hip out. Inhale through center. Exhale, let's take a forward fold down to the mat. Hands on the shins, inhale, flat back, gaze out. Exhale, through chaturanga, step or jump the feet back. Now you can stick with the knees, chest, chin technique, or lower halfway, uncurl the toes. Inhale, lift the heart, upward facing dog, and exhale to your downward facing dog. Send the hips up and back. Let's do that left side. So, inhale, left leg high towards the sky. Remember, toes should be pointing directly down so your hips are square. Push the chest back towards the right thigh. Feel the right hand begin to blossom open. Take an inhale. Exhale, knee to the nose. Inhale it up. Exhale, knee to the nose. Inhale. Exhale, knee to the nose. Hold it high up on the back toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale the leg up. Exhale the foot in between the hands. Drop the right knee down. Let's go ahead and walk those hands on up the leg. Interlacing the fingers over the knee. Roll the shoulders up and back. Puff the chest up towards the sky. Let's scoop the tailbone under. Focus on the right hip flexor, the front of the right thigh. So if you like to, you can inch your toes up the mat a bit more like we did on the last round. Dip forward in the front knee and the hips. If you're not getting too much action in front of the right thigh or the front of the right hip, then you can reach the right arm up and over to the left. Bring the hand down towards the left side body. Begin to push the right hip out away from you. place the right hand down inside the foot. Left hand rises. Stack your shoulders, gaze up. Lunge twist. All right. Pushing off of that right hand, send the left hand back towards the heel of your foot. Reach the right hand up towards the sky. Maybe you take your gaze up towards the sky. Breathing through this, challenge your core. The more you dip your shoulders back, the more of a challenge it's going to be. Keep reaching. Inhale, left hand to meet the right. Exhale, thumbs to heart center. Tuck the right toes and step into your chair. Stepping the right foot up to meet the left. Keeping a bend in your knees. Really starting to feel these chair poses. Sweep the arms up and overhead. Breathing through it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Grab the right wrist. Inhale, stand up, pull it up. Exhale to the left. Push the right hip out. Inhale through center. Exhale, deep squat in your chair. Take it down low, low, low. Grab that left wrist. Inhale, stand up, pull it up. Exhale, bend to the right. Push the left hip out. Inhale through center. Exhale, let's take a forward fold all the way down to the mat. Inhale, flat back, gaze out to the distance. Exhale, step or float the feet back. Time to cha-cha-cha, chaturanga. And exhale to your downward facing dog. Okay. So, as you inhale, rise up high to your tippy toes, rounding out the spine. Create some fluidity as you begin to stack your shoulders over your wrist through the plank. And exhale to your downward dog. Send the hips up and back. Pull through your navel. Inhale through plank. Round out the spine. Push the floor away. And exhale to your dog. One more. Inhale, plank. And exhale to your dog. Let's drop the knees down to the mat. Child's pose. Taking a little rest here. Allow your shoulder blades to fan open away from each other. Let the elbows rest down into the mat. It's not exerting too much energy. Spending some time to connect back to the breath. Connect back to the body. Begin to walk your hands over towards the right side of the room, reaching far, far right. Focus is the left side body. Maybe you want to walk your hands further up. And just breathe into any tight spaces you may feel. Let's send the hands over to the left side of the room, reaching far, far left. Our focus is going to be the right side body. And we'll meet back in our downward dog. Tuck the toes, send the hips up and back. All right. Inhale the right leg high to the sky. As you exhale, put a bend in the knee. Stack the right hip over the left. Pick the knee up to the ceiling as high as you can. We can stay here unless you want to move into your wild thing. Roll over the pinky side edge of the left foot. Gently begin to drop the right foot down behind you. Reach the right hand forward and down. It's a back bend, so send the hips and the chest up towards the sky. Let's meet back in our three-legged dog wherever you are. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, send the foot to the top of the mat. Bloop. Stay high in the back toes. Get really strong in that back leg, stretching it all the way out. Roll your shoulders back. Lengthen the chest forward. We'll bring the arms out into the airplane, so out to the side of you. A little challenge here. I want you to ground down to the heel of that front foot. This left knee is going to come up into the chest 5 times. Yes, indeed. Here we go. Bring it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Send the foot back, sweep the arms up. Exhale to warrior 2. Spin the left foot flat, right hand comes out in front of you. Nice job. Okay, let's bring the right hand to the shoulder. And you really want to chicken wing that arm. Bring the left hand up to grab your elbow. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, bend to the front knee, pull the elbow to the back of the room. Inhale, warrior 2. Drop the right elbow down to the knee. Reach the left arm up and overhead. Push that left side body up towards the sky. Really arching. On your inhale, swing the left arm back behind you, circle it back. And keep going. 3, 2, and 1. Spin up to crescent. Up onto the back toes and sweep the arms up and overhead. Prayer hands up top. As you exhale, hook the left elbow over the front knee. Pressing the palms of the hands together. Rotate the chest up. Get strong in that back leg. Keep grounding down to the front foot. Lean forward, lean forward, lean forward. Rising up high to the back toes. And step the left foot up. Ooh, to meet the right. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. Exhale, forward fold down to the mat. Inhale, flat back, gaze out to the distance. Exhale through chaturanga, step or jump the feet back. And let's get flowing. Elbows squeeze into the ribs as we lower. Inhale, lift the heart back in. And exhale to our downward dog. Tuck the toes, send the hips up and back. All right, inhale the left leg high to the sky. Put a bend in the knee, stacking the left hip over the right. Pick the knee up as high as you can, open up the hips. And if you want more, let's go ahead and drop into our wild thing. Rolling over the pinky side edge of the right foot, drop the left foot down behind you, and then reach the left hand forward and down. Really puff the chest up towards the sky. Everyone, let's meet back in our three-legged dog. Drop the left hand down, shoot the left leg up. Deep inhale. As you exhale, step the foot in between the hands. Roll the shoulders back, let the chest hover over the front knee. Get really strong in that back leg. And let's airplane the arms, bring them out to the side of you. Okay, remember this? We gotta drive that knee up into the chest. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Send the foot back, sweep the arms up to crescent. As you exhale, hook the right elbow over the front knee. Pressing the palms of the hands together, rotate the chest up towards the sky. Reaching the crown of the head forward, create that space in the neck, just like we did at the beginning of the class when we had the knee down. Begin to lean forward, and gently step the right foot up to meet the left. Oh, I almost forgot something. Let's send that foot to the back of the mat. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale to your warrior 2. Spin the right foot flat. Left hand comes out in front. Put a bend in the front elbow. Bring the hand to the shoulder. Right hand reaches to grab the left elbow. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, bend into the front knee. Pull the elbow towards the back of the room. Let's come back into our warrior 2. Drop the left elbow down to the knee. Send the right arm up and overhead. And we'll exhale that arm back behind us. Inhale it forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Spin up to the back toes. Sweep the arms up. I'm not going to make us do that chair pose again. But let's just step the right foot up to the left. Exhale, take a forward fold down to the mat. Inhale for a flat back, gaze out to the distance. Exhale, step or jump back. It's time to cha-cha-cha, chaturanga. Inhale, lift the heart back bend. And exhale into your downward facing dog. All right. Let's step the right foot to the top of the mat. Send the left knee down. Move into your half split. Come to the heel of your front foot. Rock your sit bones back. All right. So you can stay here. If it is available, I want you to take your left hand, reach for the pinky side edge of the front foot. Begin to pull your body on down. And if you have to bend in your knee to do that, that's totally fine as well. As long as you still feel that stretch in the back of the right leg, but we're also going to feel a pull in the back muscles by twisting like this. Let's breathe into the body. Fill up the lungs. Let the breath do all the work for you, all the stretching for you. And let's bring the left hand down. We'll go ahead and sit on down at the back of the mat, but be sure you're not sitting directly on the heel of your foot. We're going to open up the quads here. So from here, you can drop down to the right elbow first. And then maybe we come down to the left. Now, if you're like, Adriana, okay, this is good, I'm not going any further, that's fine, hang out here. For those that want to take it all the way down to the floor, bring the hands out to the sides of you, and then begin to slowly bring the body all the way down to the mat. Just allow your body to relax here as best as you can. I know that can be easier said than done, but use the breath as a tool. Exhales, letting you release tension in the body, and the inhales help to create space in the body. Let's begin to roll over to the right side. Pushing the body on up. We'll meet back into a low lunge. Stack the right knee over the ankle. From here, we're going to get into pigeon. So you can pivot your foot behind the left wrist, drop your knee behind the right wrist, and slide the left leg back. So do me a favor, make sure your left toes are pointed directly back. The knee is flat. Try to get this front foot away from you as much as you can. And if you want more, you can even come down to your forearms, relaxing into our pigeon. Let's come on up to the hands, sleeping pigeons. Tuck in the back toes, pick the knee up, and step the right foot to the back of the mat. Downward dog. Let's step the left foot in between the hands, drop the right knee down. Come to the heel of your front foot, move into your half split, rock your sit bones back. All right, so right hand reaches for the pinky side edge of the left foot. Again, if this is really challenging for you to keep your leg as straight as you can here, you can bend your knee a little bit, just adding a little bit of relief so that this is accessible. And begin to pull your body on down. But you want to also open up through the back muscles here. Deep breaths. Expand the back. Let's lift the body on up, and we'll have a seat at the back of the mat. Remember, we're not sitting directly on the heel of the foot. It should be on the outside of the hips. All right, let's get that right thigh prepared. Drop down to the left forearm. And maybe we come down to the right forearm too. Ooh, this side feels different. If you have it in you, bring the hands out to the side of you and slide the spine all the way down. Not today. Not with that one. Honor the body. Honor the body where it is. So you never have to force anything. But you may find that as you sit in the pose, the body begins to open up and you can go deeper. If that happens, then take advantage of that. A few more breaths. Let's roll over to the left side and push the body back on up into our low lunge. Stacking the right knee or the left knee over the ankle. Let's get into our pigeon pose. Go ahead and pivot the right foot or the left foot behind the right wrist. Drop the knee behind the left wrist and slide the right leg back. Try to keep your good form. Toes point directly back. Knee is flat. Hips are facing forward. And if it feels good, you can drop down to your forearms. Relaxing into your pigeon. All right, my friends, let's come on up to our hands. Tuck the right toes and step the left foot back to meet your right. Downward dog. Let's bring the knees down to the mat. Bring the knees into touch, heels of the feet into touch. Sway the heels to the side body and we'll have a seat. Send the legs out in front of you. All right. So from here, let's begin to walk the hands down the outsides of the legs, allowing your spine to round out, curl in through the center of the chest, and not really exerting too much energy here. You can let the elbows rest down into the mat if they touch, and just let the head be heavy. And slowly begin to roll on up, but when we do, we're going to hop right into our boat pose. So bring the knees up into the chest. Heels of the feet flexed out away from the body. Extend the left leg long, bring it back in. Extend the right leg long, bring it back in. Okay, we're going to do that 10 times on each side. Extend the left, extend the right. 10, left, right. 9, left, right. 8, left, right. 7, left, right. 6, left, right. 5, left, right. 4, left, right. 3, left, right. 2, left, right. 1. Knees to the chest, hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the heels of the feet down to the mat. Make sure you got some space behind you. We're going to be laying down here. Extend the legs out in front of you. Just relax on back. No fancy smashy stuff. We're going to stretch the belly back out since we just tightened it up with that core work. So set up for your bridge pose. Bring the heels of the feet back by the sit bones. Arms coming down the sides of the body, palms facing up. Make sure your feet are hips width apart. And when you're ready, go ahead and lift those hips high towards the sky. Now you can stay here. This is enough. If you want more of a challenge, then begin to roll your shoulders underneath the body, interlacing your hands beneath you. Maybe you can even rise up high to the fingertips, the tippy toes. If you want even more, then get to a full wheel. Bring the palms of the hands back by the ears and push all the way up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly begin to lower the spine down to the mat with control. Happy baby. Reach up inside the knees to grab the toes, feet, ankles, whatever we can hold on to here. And maybe sway side to side, giving the low back a little massage. Or extend one leg and the other. Just as long as we're happy babies, no crying babies. And when you're ready, extend the legs out in front of you. Allow your feet to flutter open like a book, and the arms come down the sides of the body. So we just spent this class pouring into our physical well-being, and now it's time we pour into our mental well-being. Allow your body this time for rest. Allow your mind this time for peace, and let's let go. If you have the time, I recommend you stay here for 5 to 10 minutes, meditating on the breath. Keep focus on the breath. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.